everyone, this is Amanda at Amanda's Booktopia. If you are new here, welcome, and if not, welcome back. And today, I'm doing a special project. So, I have decided whenever I bring in new books, I need to unhaul the same amount of books. So this is what we're going to do today. So I hope you're as excited as I am, because I'm bringing in some amazing books, but because of my shelf space, I can't keep bringing in new books and not do anything about the other ones. So, what we're going to do is, I'm going to show you all the books that I'm bringing in and open up the boxes that I've got and packages. And then we're going to count to see how many books that is. And the same amount of books that I brought in, I will be unhauling. So, I will be showing you the same number of books that are coming off of my shelves and going to another home. So, we're going to start with the books that are currently not in packages. So, the first two are from the same author. I have decided I love Freida McFadden, and I read Never Lie. Absolutely loved it, and I feel like I need to read more of her books. And I'm thinking of doing a special video project with her books. So, I bought two more of them. We have The Inmate and The Locked Door, both from her, and I cannot wait to read these. They sound amazing. I mean, Never Lie was incredible. I can't wait to share all my thoughts on the Thrills and Chills live show for it. And if you're interested in checking out Thrills and Chills, I'll link Dana and Nikki's channels down below. They're the hosts, and they're both amazing, so definitely check out their channels. But if it wasn't for them, I would never have gone on this Freida McFadden journey. So I am excited to accumulate all of her books. The ones that I don't have are currently on my Amazon wish list. So I am very much excited to gather all her books. I have a special video project in mind for them. So that's the first two books. And then the next one was originally in a package. However, someone who was not me accidentally opened it. So, that book is Set on You by Amy Lee, or is it Amy Leah? I'm not sure. I've heard amazing things about this series, and I heard this one is really good. I've heard the second one, X's and O's, is even better. So I thought I would jump on that bandwagon and try it out for myself. They're all influencers in each of the books. So I am excited to find out if this romance is good enough for me. I'm really hoping so. So I really want to read X's and O's if I like this one. Because the X's and O's, I think, is similar to The Bachelor, I think? I can't remember. It's supposed to have some kind of TV show vibes. But I definitely want to check out the series and see what I think. So I'm excited for this one. So that's book number 3. And these next 3 I just got today. I have 2 books from the same author. I have Win, Lose, Kill, and Die. And last one, To Die, both by Cynthia Murphy. They're both really short, and they're thrillers. So I could get through these in no time. I have been on a thriller kick lately. So maybe I do like a thriller vlog. Because I have so many video ideas I want to do now. Now that I'm getting more and more books. And I am very excited to read these. Maybe I'll include them in a good thriller vlog. So if you're interested in watching that, let me know down in the comments, because I think that'd be fun. Because I have a lot of thrillers. These 2 are small, and I'm sure I could get through them quickly. And then the next book I got today is called Tag You're Dead by Katherine Foxfield. I have one other book by her that I have not yet read, but they're both thrillers as well. So that could be included in that thriller vlog, I'm thinking. So I think it could be fun. So let me know if you're interested in a thriller vlog. So I think that'd be so much fun. I mean, back in my thriller era. Well, not that I've never been out of my thriller era. But I want to read more of them than I have been. Because lately I've been reading mostly fantasy romance and romance and dark romance. So I need some more thrillers. So I'm excited to get to these. So that's a total of 6 books so far. Now to open up my boxes. So this one's from Barnes & Noble. But this book, I am looking forward to checking out. This is the Barnes & Noble exclusive edition of This Could Be Us by Kennedy Ryan. And you're probably going to be asking me, Amanda, have you read Before I Let Go? Which is the first one. And no, I have not. But I pre-ordered this, even though I have not yet read the first one. So, yeah, I need to get on that. I am currently really enjoying Kennedy Ryan. I've read several of her books and really enjoyed them. I have Before I Let Go on the shelf right over here. So this will be sitting right next to it. So yes, I do need to read these. Tell me that I need to read them, because I'm sure my closest friends, Kaylani, Karina, Nikki, and Dana are all probably shouting at the video right now, go read Before I Let Go, because I have heard amazing things about it, and I need to read it as soon as possible. So I've heard amazing things, and so even though I haven't read the first one, I wanted to pre-order this one. But this is a stunning cover. I absolutely love the flowers on this cover. So pretty. That's the whole reason why I got this exclusive edition from Barnes & Noble. So yes, I do need to read the first one. So I know you're going to be telling me to go read it. And I will. I need to. Maybe I can fit it in, if not for Ramadan, then April. Because I need to do some reading, obviously. That's 7 books we have accumulated so far. Now we have an Amazon package. So this next book is When We Were Enemies by Emily Bleeker. This one was supposed to be a first read, I think from February. Yeah, like one of those Kindle Amazon first read deals. If you're a Prime member, you get like one for free. I got my free one, but I really wanted this one, and I didn't. And I already got my free one for the month, so I decided to pick this one up. This is a historical fiction. It takes place in 1943, but it's also a dual timeline, I think it's called, because there's this girl named Elise in present day, and then she's getting married. And her late grandmother is a beloved Hollywood icon. And then there's, I guess, Elise's upcoming wedding coincides with a documentary being made about her grandmother. And so we go back to 1943 when Vivian was a small girl. And we get her story from when she was a kid, Vivian, which is her grandmother. So it's like we're reading back and forth between Elise's story and going back to the past where Vivian's story is. And it says for Elise and Vivian, what's hidden and what's exposed threatens to unravel their lives. And the heart-wrenching choices they must make will change them both forever. So this sounds really, really good. And I've been wanting to read this ever since I found out this was a first read. So that's how many books now? So that's the 8th book that I picked up. So already we're going to be unhauling 8 books, and we're not done because we have another Barnes & Noble package. Alright, I'm excited for this one. So we have the Barnes & Noble exclusive edition of The Prisoner's Throne by Holly Black. I have the first one of this series. It's a sequel series because the original series was Cruel Prince, and that's an amazing series in itself. And I have the regular version of the first book of this, which is Stolen Heir. And it's just a regular edition. So since I got the Barnes & Noble exclusive edition of The Prisoner's Throne, I might end up replacing the first one, The Stolen Heir, with a Barnes & Noble exclusive edition so they both match. And get rid of my original version, which I have not yet done. But until I get to that point, I am not going to get rid of it just yet. But this is a stunning cover. This just came out like March 5th, I believe. Ooh. And there's a foiling of a red bird carrying a rain on the actual hardback. Very nice. And I'm not going to talk about what this book's about because it's the sequel to The Stolen Heir. And I don't want to ruin anything. So, what I can tell you though, The Stolen Heir is a sequel series to the Cruel Prince series. And it follows the main character's brother. Well, the main character from The Cruel Prince. Her brother is the main character in the sequel series. So, I don't want to give away much because you have to read The Cruel Prince in order to understand the sequel series. And I haven't even read The Stolen Heir yet, even though I want to. So I am definitely excited to get into the sequel series because I really love the first series. So that's 9 books now. And we have 2 more packages left to open. So we're going to have a good amount of books that we're unhauling. I can tell you that right now. So this is another Amazon package. So this first one we got is another Frida McFadden book, which is The Coworker. And like I said before, I'm trying to accumulate all of her books because I have a special video in mind that I want to do for all of her books. And I don't have them all yet, so I'm hoping to get there. Besides Never Lie, I still have The Housemaid and The Housemaid's Secret. And the third one in that series comes out on my birthday this year. And then as I showed you before, we have The Inmate and The Locked Door, and now we have The Coworker. So I'm trying to gather up her books. And I have more on my Amazon wish list that I want to get to. So I have an idea for this video to read all of her books, including her backlog, and there's quite a few of them. I've already downloaded the 99-cent ebook of The Gift, which is a novella. So I have a lot of Frida McFadden books to get. However, it won't be all at once because I can't buy them all at once right now. But I am looking forward to reading the ones that I'm getting because I'm very excited for this video idea that I have planned. So I believe that's 10 books that we have now. And there's one more in this package, which I'm also very excited about this one. So this book is Part of My World by Jodi Benson. Jodi Benson is the original voice of Ariel from The Little Mermaid. And I have been wanting to get this for a while because I think she'd be an interesting person to read about because she got to be like so big just based off The Little Mermaid alone. Especially since she's the original voice of Ariel. I think this will be a great story to read. It's not really a story because it's not a fiction story. It's actually nonfiction. It's about Jodi herself, and it's like about her life and what she's done. And so I'm very much excited to read this because I loved her as Ariel in The Little Mermaid. Little Mermaid is probably one of my favorite original Disney movies. So I'm very much excited to take a crack at this one. I have a lot of biographies and autobiographies that I need to get to. And this will be another one to get to. So I think we're up to 11 books now. And we have one last box to open. And then we will start doing an unhaul. And this one is a Book of the Month box. I went a little bit overboard because I got my main pick, 2 add-ons, and then when you're at a BFF status like I am, you also get a free book from their nominees their finalists for Book of the Year for their club. They have like a whole bunch of finalists, and you get to choose one for free if you're at a BFF status. So I got one for free. The other finalists I already have. So I got the last one that I didn't have because I have a video idea I want to do with that. So that's the reason why I got that book. But I will show that to you in just a second because I'm very excited for some of these books that I have in here. Alright, so we're going to start with my main pick because it's right at the top. And this is A Fate Inked in Blood by Danielle L. Jensen. I know she wrote the Bridge Kingdom series, and I've never read that series. However, I've been hearing amazing things about this one. I know Jess from Honest Fiction has already read it, and she's loved it. I'm excited to check it out. I know the original copy has blue sprayed edges, and I saw it at Target today, and it looks stunning. However, it's more expensive than the Book of the Month copy. So I figured if I really enjoy this, I could replace it with the original with the sprayed edges. But I don't want to buy the copy with the sprayed edges if I end up not liking it and then having to give it away because it's more money. So this one was cheaper. So I'm going to go with this copy for now. But if I really enjoy it, I will buy the sprayed edge version and get rid of this copy. But we will see how it goes. This is the start of a new series from her. And I don't know much except that it's fantasy romance. So I'm definitely excited to check this out. And maybe if I'm able to fit it into Realmathon, that would be amazing. Because it has a team-related word in the title. And one of my bonus prompts is a person on the cover. And there's definitely a person on this cover. So it could definitely work for Realmathon. So I'm excited to try this one out. For sure. So now I think we're up to 12 books. And then the next book I have in here, I'm missing a book. Uh-oh. Oh wait, no, it's at the bottom. My bad. I thought I was missing a book. I'm not missing one. Alright, so this next one is Ruthless Vows by Rebecca Ross. I read Divine Rivals, and I did enjoy it. I talked more about it in my February wrap-up, so check that out. And I wanted to continue the series, and I'm not sure if it's a duology or if it's going to be a trilogy. I'm not sure. But I wanted to follow up on it and see what happens next, because the way Divine Rivals ended made me want to grab this one. So I got this as an add-on so I could check it out, because I did enjoy the first one. Not that, I mean, I didn't absolutely love the first one, but I did enjoy it enough that I wanted to continue it. So I got this copy, and I'm definitely looking forward to at least seeing where the story goes. So that's 13 that we're unhauling. And then next one we got is my buddy read with Anna from the Liminal Season. I think that's her channel name. I'll link her down below. We are buddy reading Murder Row by Simone St. James. I also found out my other friends Karina and Nikki are also reading this weekend. And I wanted to join in on that with them as well. So hopefully I will be able to get to this one, because this is her newest release, and I've never read any from this author before, but I've heard that she's really, really good. It takes place in July of 1995, where April and Eddie have taken a wrong turn, and they rescue this woman that was trying to hitchhike, and unfortunately the hitchhiker dies at the local hospital. And April and Eddie find themselves in the crosshairs of the Cold Lake Falls police. And unexplained murders have been happening along that street for years. And the cops finally have two witnesses who easily become their only suspects, which is April and Eddie. So they're trying to dig into the history of the town, in that row that they were on, where they rescue that hitchhiker. And they think that there's something supernatural at work. So we're going to find out how this one goes. So I think that's what, is it 13 or 14? I think that's 14. And now we're on the last book, which is book number 15, I believe. Oh, wait. What's this? Oh, this is just a congratulations card to the finalists, and thank you to everyone who has voted. And the award for the winner of 2023 was Yours Truly by Abby Jimenez, which I have on my shelf and I will be reading. And the last book was my free book that I got from Book of the Month for this was one of their finalists that I do not have, and that's Shark Heart by Emily Havoc, I think it's how you pronounce it. I was actually not interested in reading this at all. Not even close to wanting to read it. However, the video I have in mind includes this book, because I need to read it in order for this video to work. So I don't know if I'm going to like it. It's literary fiction, and I don't know much except that one of the main characters is turning into a shark, basically. So it's very odd storyline. I have never heard of a human turn into a shark. Don't know if I'm going to like this. I might not. If that's the case, I will definitely unhaul it. However, I will give it a shot. Do not worry. I will try it at least once. So, keep an eye out for that video. That should be an interesting video. But we will see how this one goes. So I think we have a total of 15 books. My bad. So we actually have 16 books, not 15. So we're going to be unhauling 16 books as well. Right away, I already know one of the books I want to unhaul. So we're going to be unhauling. The first one is A Crown of Ivy and Glass by Claire the Grand. I DNF'd this, and I can easily get rid of this right now. So we're going to be unhauling Kristen Harmel, unfortunately. I love her books, but I'm not sure if I plan on rereading it anytime soon. I could probably, if I really wanted to, I could get audiobooks if I wanted to listen to them. I mean, technically I've already read these 3, but they can go, because I don't think I'm going to be rereading them anytime soon. So that's 4 books already being unhauled. Yeah, I'm probably going to end up not reading this one, so we'll get rid of it. And that's The Extraordinaries by T.J. Klune. I know he's a very popular author. This is his YA book. Don't think I'm going to be reading it anytime soon, so I could easily get rid of this. If I really wanted to, I could get an audiobook, so maybe I will. But I don't need this copy on my shelves right now. So that's 5 books. So we need to get rid of 11 more. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the Paradise Trilogy by Ellen Hilderbrand. Unfortunately, I don't see myself reading these anytime soon, so I have so many other books that I want to get to. So that's 8 books down. I think we said we have 16 books, right? And that's 8. So we need to get rid of another 8. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this paperback copy of the Inheritance Games. The only reason being, I already have another copy of this, and that's a deluxe version that has sprayed edges that are really, really pretty that I absolutely adore. So I don't really need 2 copies of this book. So I'm going to get rid of this copy and keep the deluxe version. So that's 9 books we're getting rid of. We need to get rid of another 7. Right, I think we're good. Alright, so I have the rest of the books I'm going to be unhauling, since we already have 9 that I've selected. I have another 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, so I have enough books to get rid of. So I'm getting rid of The Wife Between Us and An Anonymous Girl by the same authors, Greer Hendricks and Sarah Buchanan. I don't see myself reading these anytime soon. And then the next book I'm getting rid of is The Writing Retreat by Julia Bartz. Gave it 3 stars. I wasn't crazy about it, but I didn't hate it. It was middle of the road. So I don't mind getting rid of this one. The next one I have picked up to unhaul was Together We Burn by Isabel Ibanez. I did want to read this, but I don't see myself getting to it anytime soon. And next one we've got is Incendiary by Zoraida Cordova. It did sound interesting when I got it. However, I don't see myself picking this up anytime soon. And then we have Ballad and Dagger by Daniel Jose Older. I don't know anything about it. However, I don't think I'm going to be getting to this anytime soon. And then the last book I decided to unhaul is The Boneless Mercies by April Genevieve Tucholke. I'm not sure if I pronounced that right. I thought I might read this, but I don't see myself getting to it anytime soon. And that is all the 16 books that I am unhauling, so I could get the 16 I brought in on my shelves. I think this is a great idea to keep doing every month. So anytime I read a new books, even if it's just a few, I am going to be doing like a series of this, where anytime I bring in new books, I will film and show you ones that I'm going to unhaul to make room for the new ones that are coming in. It's my only way of staying sane, people. I need to make sure I have room for books that I'm bringing in. And if I don't have room, I'm just going to run out of room and not be able to hold on to any books. So I need to unhaul so I could get the books I really want on my shelves, or ones I'm planning on reading anytime soon. So this is what we're going to be doing, folks. From here on out, anytime I have books coming in, you will see me here showing you what books I'm unhauling to be able to keep the new ones. Because it's about time I do much better with this. I have to. Like, I seriously have to. If I don't think I'm going to be able to handle it. So, that is all the books that we have coming in and going out. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, give me a huge thumbs up. If you want to see more bookish content from me, make sure you smash that subscribe button down below, and I'll see you all next time.